Welcome to Darlington. We have the Golden Eagle 1987 Cup Series qualifying underway. See the 8 Jeremy Scher heading out in his Hard Rock Vodka Monte Carlo. Drivers get one lap around Darlington to try and set a quick lap time. So if you are flirting with the wall, you'll be flirting with disasters. You'll get your time disallowed. Qualifying shall be interesting. It's the 8 car of Scher crosses the line to start his lap. A couple others out on track. There's Trenton Sneed, fan favorite in 81. Riding right up there by the wall. Bill Rivard in the 10. Looks like he's going through 3 and 4 there. Rivard coming to the straight. Sets the first time. 32.02. And immediately walls the car. Lucas Hoytsma goes to the top of the charts. No surprise there, the 89. Evan Rude Buick. Marquis Smith puts his Monte Carlo in second. Hayden Lowell, fastest in practice. Only going to be second in quali. Lucas Hoytsma gets the best of him in the qualifying session. These are the only cars to set a lap time, as it seems the 81 tagged the wall on his time. As did Jeremy Scher in the 8. Neither one of those got a lap to count. It's Jarrett Watkins in a 41, see if he gets a lap in. Waddy's lap puts him fourth. Tried to show you Andrew Hayes, but he jumped out right as we did. Clapper Newell, 21 machine, he got 7th fastest. Ethan Evers got a lap to count. He's showing as the 9 on your scoreboard tonight. There's Mama Sneed. Knew she wasn't too far behind. Whenever I see Red Cell, I know Mama Sneed's coming. Yeah, Edwards going out to start his lap. Grindell on his lap. We'll see if he can get a time that counts. 31.92 for Harry. Goes up to the 5th spot. Oh, I tried to show you Will Spark, but he disappeared right when I clicked on him. So far, drivers with times disallowed. Trenton Sneed, Jeremy Scher, and Jonathan Legger. All 3 of those drivers tagging the wall, getting a lap that does not count. Giglio's lap goes 6th fastest in the Rusty's car. Edwards is going to get up against the wall. That'll probably disallow his time. He knows it too. He's just going to roll to the bottom. Edwards' time will not count, and he has towed. Clapper Newell out there getting some extra laps in, as is Harry Grindell and Derek Watkins. Extra couple minutes of practice, why not? It's like Edwards out there practicing. Hopefully he knows he only gets 1 lap. This won't serve any purpose for the 14, just extra practice for him as well. He goes up and rides the wall. Guess he's getting practice wall ready. Being told by the drivers these cars are extremely tight compared to what they're used to driving here. Quote in the Discord is the wheels feel like bricks. Dog, hush. Dog's excited for Darlington. Derek, DG, got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Not a whole lot. Just watching turn some extra practice laps while we're waiting for qualifying to tick down. How's the car feeling? A little bit tight from what I'm reading in Discord?
It's more of the same. It's tight in, and you really can't run side by side, and it's typical Darlington where if you're wide open on corner off, you're going to break loose. So, turn 2, people are going to bounce off the wall, spin it down. Big apron, so no cautions. It's going to be a lot of fun.
10-4. Good luck to you tonight.
Thanks, man.
All right, field is forming up behind our pace car. Scoreboard's all jumbled up. Eventually, Hayden Lowell will get on track so we can run through our starting lineup. Till then, Hayden will just wait. I'm sure he can hear me. We can play the Jeopardy music, or we can just talk about Lucas Hoisman, how great he is. Lucas Hoisman won the poll. Let's go have a chat with him, since, Hayden doesn't want to get on track. Lucas, DG, you got a copy?
Yep.
Hi, winning the poll for tonight at Darlington. How nervous were you with the one-lap qualifying?
I was very close to the wall a few times, but I think that's what helped me get that lap. Kind of got a little lucky. I think I should have tapped it out too, but yeah. These cars are tight, so I don't know, it might create some good racing because you really got to back up the corners.
Absolutely. I think it'll be a lot of action as you guys try to figure out how to battle these ill-handling race cars around this very tight racetrack. Good luck to you out there tonight, and congrats on the pole.
Thanks.
That's Lucas Hoitzma in the 89. Getting pole for tonight. He'll be starting alongside Hayden Lowell in the 67. Row number 2, 24 of Marquis Smith and the 41 of Derek Watkins, getting pushed by Blake Giglio. Row 3, Harry Grindell in the Monarch Renault, starting alongside Blake Giglio in the 16 Monte Carlo. Bill Rivard, the Dr. Pepper Monte Carlo, starts 7th. Ethan Evers' Gamer Advantage Toyota Celica starts in the 8th spot. We have Jeremy Clapper Newell starting in 9th in the Days of Thunder City Chevrolet Throwback. Will Spark in the Blockbuster 90 starts in 10th. Andrew Hayes, the Red Rider Machine, starts in 11th. Mike Edwards in his Toyota starts 12th. Neo in his Dodge starts in the 13th spot. Pizza Boy is Buick in 14th. Cheesecake, Trent Sneed in the Monte Carlo starts 15th. Jeremy Scherer, High Rock Chevy starts 16th. Afton Sloan Circuit City Car in 17th. And Matt Minnick in the Pennzoil Chevrolet starts in 20th. Get underway from Darlington. Lucas Hoisma, Hayden Lowell. This might get really tight as these cars try to go side by side through 1 and 2. Hayden going to fight on the outside. Not going to single file. Wants to go for that race lead. Hoisman tries to keep his car off of him. Hayden Lowell going to surge to the lead. As Hoisman's car gets tight. Back in the back, we see cars all the way down the apron. Pfeiffer Newell in the 21, drifting back. 28, Jonathan Ledger gets up into the outside wall. Looks like Will Spark also riding the wall a bit there through turns 3 and 4. Keeps it going in the right direction. Hayden breaks out to the race lead. Hoisman now in second, trying to run him down. Hoisman gains on him through the center of 1 and 2. Gets the car turned down off the corner. A couple of guys tagging the wall there. There's 24 Marquis Smith going around Bill Rivard. Great effort to avoid him. Hopefully everyone else is able to avoid Marquis as well. And our first caution comes out on lap 2. Marquis Smith in the 24 gets loose, coming off the corner and loses it. Fortunately, no one tagging him. Car should be okay to continue on. See the 24 just ahead of the 41, Derek Watkins. Round he goes. Noses it into the wall a little bit, tiny bit of damage, but aero not super important at Darlington. Should be a-okay in the 24. Appreciate there, Mama Sneed. Here's an unknown fact. My grandparents' last name is Sneed. I know you and Trenton and family did not know that. So I am half Sneed, I guess. Lucas going to give Hayden a little bump as we ride around under the pace car. Let's see if we have Hayden in chat. Hey, do have Hayden in chat. Let's go chat. Hayden, DG, got a copy?
I gotcha. How's it going?
It's going well. Watched you surge to the lead using the high side there on that initial start. How'd that feel?
I kind of figured I could, pinch Lucas down and get the run off the top on the start. So I just needed to stay with him. And, well, it worked. And we're sitting here as the leader, even though, I think we had that lap 1 caution. But that's okay. That's okay. Long race, only a couple sets of tires. Takes away some tire strategy and just more go. And we'll see. We can keep this Napa Ford Thunderbird out front.
Yeah, it was lap 2 caution, actually. It was turn 2 of lap 2, so you got a little further than most people expected.
I mean, math is hard. It's okay.
Well, good job getting the lead. We'll see if you can hang on to it with that very hungry 89. Was eating up your back bumper there as we came to the caution. Well, how do you feel about his prospects of getting around you? Where do you think he would try to make the move?
I feel like you got to get the run out of 2 and make it into 3. That's really how you're gonna pass. Maybe you can get a run out of 4, and someone will let you go into turn 1, but I think that's less likely than the run off of 2 and into 3.
Do you think anybody would try to Days of Thunder it and go to the outside in turn 4?
Maybe if you give them the lane, but I think you can wrap the bottom enough to where you can keep yourself clear. But wall riding is extremely advantageous in 3 and 4 should it be done at the right time.
There you
So
go. Might see some Days of Thunder moves out there.
we could see a video game move if it came down to the last lap.
All right, but we're half a lap from getting back underway. Hope you have a fun time out there.
Thank you very much.
That's Hayden Lowell leading in the 67. I heard him say advantageous wall riding in 3 and 4 might see the full send as we get down to the end. Hayden Lowell, Lucas Weitzman, Derek Watkins, Harry Grindell, Blake Giglio, your top 5. Single file restart as there's no cars 1 lap down yet. Lap down cars would be on the inside lane. We are on lap 2 and don't have any of those yet. Hayden gets us restarted, jumps out of turn number 4, gets a good gap over Hoytsma. Derek Watkins immediately under attack from the 0-2 of Harry Grindell. Harry's going to send it down low. Watkins looking low on Hoytsma. Going to run out of room trying to do all that. Grindell now side by side with Giglio as he had to check up for Watkins. Giglio gets in between Watkins and Bill Rivard. Rivard making contact with the back. And you see Ethan Evers getting by Rivard as he checks up. Everyone keeps it going straight though. The 20 of Matt Minnick sitting on pit road. Not sure what happened to Matt. Jonathan Ledger's also been to pit road, back out on track. Oh man, is that Ethan Evers smacking the wall? Looking for the wrong number. There it is. 26, smacked the wall hard. He held it full throttle coming off the corner, and that just shoots him right into the inside wall. The tire separates and then goes back on the race car. I've never seen that before. It's not in the right place, but it's still with the race car. What in the world? That might be one of the more entertaining things I've ever seen. It's still riding. We gotta watch that in slow-mo. Never seen a tire leave and come back. There's no tire. Has him trying to limp back around to the pits. So he gets up into the outside wall, coming off of turn number 2. Starts heading towards the inside wall. Trying to save it, smacks it really hard. Left front tire will separate from the car. There goes the tire, completely free of the race car. See the 24 out of shape back there also. And the 24 goes around in the background. Marquise Smith. And then we'll look for the 10 car. The 89's around. A lot happened here. Bill's right behind the 26. Bill full sends it in there. Tries to stay off of Ethan. Gets out of shape. Bill gets down onto the apron. Slides back up the track. Collects the 21 of Jeremy Clapper Newell and the 88 of Pizza Boy. Pizza Boy then noses into the inside wall. So a lot of action there. Clapper Newell gets damage to the 21. 88 smacks the inside wall. The 24 goes around. I think about half the field wrecked in this caution, and about 3 different wrecks. Edward says that was close. We go aboard and watch from the cockpit of the 14. See up ahead the black and burgundy Dr. Pepper machine jump sideways. It's crazy to watch Bill trying to hang on to that car. See Mike's trying to dive down low, but then Bill goes down there, so Mike has to drift back up the track. Here comes Bill. Yikes. Very close call. Very close call. Don't know what happened to Matt Minnick. He's just been sitting on pit road here. 4-minute repair so far for him. Rivard's been on and off pit road. He's 17th. Pizza Boy had to go down and get some repairs as well. He's shown in 16th. Clapper Newell been down and back. See if anyone's taken their fast repair. This car is usually built like tanks, but we've seen some issues already. Looks like Rivard, Clapper Newell, and Evers took their fast repairs, so 3 cars of the back 5 have taken them. Headlights are out on our Ford Mustang pace car. We're getting set for the restart. Only car shown a lap down would be the 10 of Bill Rivard. So Bill, if he knows that, can go to the inside and restart on the front row. You may choose not to and just wait for a lucky dog. The series does have lucky dog in effect because you can't race back to the caution like you could back in 1987. So they decided to go ahead and let the lucky dog be a thing for the series. Bill just going to sit back in the back. Field works their way through turns 3 and 4 in front of the Pearson grandstands. Making their way towards the restart. Hayden Lull shortcuts the inside of the track. Just takes off. You have Hoytsmell, Waddy, Harry Grindell, Blake Giglio, your top 5, Andrew Hayes, Will Spark, Mike Edwards. Edwards looking on the inside of Spark there. And Jeremy Scher very close to the wall there. Someone's out of shape. That's Neo in the back. Let's take a look at Neo coming off the corner here. Gets a bit out of shape. Gonna actually hit the pretty solid contact to the outside wall of turn 2. Slides sideways, hangs onto it, continues racing. Still hitting the wall, but still racing. What's up, laid back? How's it? Lucas Weissman closing back in after Hayden got that initial jump on the start. And caution flies. Clapper Newell's around in a 21. He's behind Ethan Evers ahead of the Pizza Boy, 88. Let's see what happens to Clapper Newell in the 21. Like he's making a decent run down the hill off the corner. Drifts out probably harder than he thought he would. Evers hits the wall, as does Clapper. Clapper more out of shape than Evers was after tagging the wall. Trying to hang on to it. 88 of Beach goes to the inside. Bill Rivard heading down there also. Clapper Newell locks it down. Everyone able to avoid. Well, that is why we are under caution once again. Or we reckon. Jeremy, DG, you got a copy? He's muted. Hang on. Jeremy DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
There we go. Well, looks like the car was a little bit of a handful coming off of turn 2 there. Got pushed up to the outside wall and just kind of lost control. Is that what it felt like behind the wheel?
Yeah, that wall is no game.
Looks like you already had a pass repair, so you kind of have to ride it out from here, don't you?
Yep, and I lost a tire set on that too, so
Ouch. Tires that important here at Darlington, you feel like?
yes.
10-4, so those bias ply tires not quite holding up as you're going to need a few sets. You're going to have a long race tonight, but hey, you can't do any worse than 18th. There's that.
True.
And it looks like Giglio may have done the Giglio move and left the race, so the worst you could do is 17th.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, extra spot. What are your prospects for the rest of the race? I know you said you're short a set of tires, but as far as being able to advance from the back after your spin there, what do you feel your odds are of moving up?
My odds, I'm just gonna try to save my tires the best way I can and pit late as I can, but I don't want to stay. I don't want to stay out like in front of the leaders. I don't want to do that.
10-4. Well, good luck to you. Odds are kind of stacked against you. We'll see what kind of night you can turn it into.
Thank you.
Jeremy Clapper Newell in 21 after he went around bringing out our most recent caution. We've already talked to Hayden and Lucas and Derek. Let's see if we can find Harry anywhere. Don't see Harry in any team chats. We're gonna go talk to JR just because we can. JR, DG, you got a copy?
Oh, hello.
Hello. What, you just didn't feel like running Darlington tonight?
Expected. I didn't get home from work.
Ah. Well, there's a 9 car out there for you to root for.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
It was very weird. He was listed as an 8, as was the 8 car who's already in the race. So when it tried to have 2 8s join, it put him as the 9. But it is fixed for next week for when you are home from work on time and race with us next week in that beautiful double dragon car.
That's a fantastic car. Shout out to the painter.
You trying to help Bill get his shit together down there in the 10 car?
I don't know what he's doing.
That's okay. He doesn't either.
No, well, he might. Well, he has more than I did, and I think I would. I'd hate the truck.
10-4. Well, good luck to you next week then.
I appreciate it.
Bill, I'd just like to say we both agree you didn't have any idea what you're doing.
No, I don't.
You're riding back there in 16th, and looks like the 2 cars behind you have retired, so I don't think you can do any worse. We'll look forward to
that's
seeing
awesome.
the 10 car move forward from here on out.
Listen, man, this bobsled will go around this track eventually. So
10-4. Good luck to you.
thanks, bud.
Giving Bill a little crap there. Bill always a good driver. Struggling a little early on here, but I believe him. I think he'll get it together. See Hayden and Lucas doing a little bobbing and weaving. Single file restart here. Don't know what he's doing, but having fun doing it. That's right. Put these on Road Atlanta? That'd be wild. Hayden Law gets a restart. These things are terrible on a road course. I've tried. Hayden jumps out to a quick lead. Hoytsma Waddy, Harry Grindell, Andrew Hayes, your top 5. Mike Edwards, Will Spark, Jeremy Scherer, Trenton Sneed, Marquise Smith, the top 10. Let's go ahead and get our quick repairs off the screen. Put the gap back up. You're going to hear that sound a lot tonight. A little wall ride. Bump and grind. Battle for third is heating up. Harry Grindell all over the back of that 41 through the center of the turns 3 and 4. You tried one lap on a road course? We did it for Friday Fun Night, and I was running the 87s all night, so I had to do the road course in the 87. Oh man, it was so bad. So bad. Cars are not made for turning much. They're meant for going straight. It's like trying to drive a dragster on a road course. It just makes no sense. Hoytsma very close to the wall there, coming off of turn 4. Grindell's trying to figure out how to get around this 41. Grindel gets a huge run off the corner. See if he's able to draw alongside. See if Watkins gives him the spot. He does. Saw Watkins lift a little bit there. Did not want to go in side by side and tear up the race cars. So Grindel up to the 3rd spot. Sounds like more carnage in the background. Afton Sloan now on pit road in the 39. Mike Edwards has gone around but well off the surface of the track, so they stay green. See if we can see what happens to Michael. Gets up and into the wall in 3 and 4, then around it goes. Drives it down off the racing surface. See him trying to make sure he stays away from bringing out the yellow. That'll drop Edwards to 15th. Bill Rivard moving up. A little bit of contact there between the 10 and 24. But Rivard did eventually get the spot. Rivard up to 12th with all the problems to Smith, Neo, and Edwards. Rivard looking to the outside of the 21 Clapperdoodle. Gets it up there. Makes it stick. Now see if he's going to cross over to the inside for Beach. Rivard making moves. Rivard moves into the top 10, getting by the Pizza Boy there. You Trenton Sneed fans, he's up into the 7th spot. Ethan Evers riding 9th. There's Will Spark at 8th. As he smacks the wall right when we look away. Trenton Sneed in 7th. Jeremy Scher, a little bit of a wall ride coming out of 2. He's in the 6th spot. There's Andrew Hayes riding 5th. Derek Watkins 4th. Harry Grindel. Then this 2-car battle for the lead. Hayden Lowell and Lucas Hoytsma. Hoytsma is steadily dropping a little bit of ground. What is it? Just over 2/10. Now it's about 3.5. Lap 24 of 92. Something going on back here. Bill Rivard and Will Spark. Let's see what triggers this event. Oh, Bill Rivard gets up into the 26. We had a whole pile of cars together here. Bill gets up and into the 26. They get it corrected. Then Beach gets into the back of the 26, shoots him down to the inside. Then Will Spark gets into the 10 coming off the corner. And the 10 goes around. Both of them collect the inside wall. My oh my. A lot happened right there. Let's see if we can watch that from the 26 cockpit. Which I'm forgetting is the 9 on my scoreboard. I was looking everywhere, couldn't find him. So it might be a blessing that he gets knocked back a little bit. Go down into 1. Chaos is going to ensue. Rivard, boom, right up into him. Rivard gets by. Then bam, gets tagged in the back. Trying to hang on to it. Then up ahead, you'll see the 90 hit the 10 coming off the corner. Those two go around. Ethan drives on through it as the 24 of Marquise Smith smacking the wall. If you didn't know, these cars are insanely hard to drive. A lot going on there. Looks like we've had some takers on pit road. The leaders, Hoytsma and Hayden Law, both coming to pit road. Hoytsma with a 9-second stop. Hayden with a 22-second stop, so perhaps Luke is just fuel. Tires for Hayden Lull, Harry Grindel, Jeremy Scher, the Cheesecake, Marquise Smith, Will Spark. All these cars on pit road. Mike Edwards has been struggling out there. There is a team challenge between the 14 and 26. Whoever finishes higher gets to have their color run on both cars on Monday night. Monday, the ARCA series heads to Silverstone. So in spirit of the Formula One series, it tends to run Silverstone. Going to have the team cars painted identical. And the color choice will be whichever one finishes higher, the 26 or the 14. So a little battle within the battle. Always fun to beat your teammates. Derek Watkins, your race leader now. Andrew Hayes stays out as well. These two cars have not pit yet this race. D26 has been down pit road. Ethan Evers. He had an 8-second stop. Clapper Newell has been down, but not this time. These two cars last pitted 18 laps ago. What is this, 1987? Yes. Yes, it is. Lucas Huisma. First car to pit road this time. Did not take tires. He'll restart 5th. Then Hayden Lull, Harry Grindell, Jimmy Scherer, Trenton Sneed, and Marquis Smith all on fresh tires. Should be exciting. Pace car is off, and here we go. Single file restart. Watkins gets us restarted as the Hayes, and the 73 does not get a good restart. The wheels start spinning. It's going to ride the wall. Fortunately, everyone able to avoid. Ethan Evers got stuck behind him a little bit, so Derek Watkins has a huge gap. As you see the 28 coming off pit road, hitting the cone. 28 car now being shown 1 lap down as he stays down the apron out of the way. Lucas Huisma trying to take over the second spot. Hayden Lull tucked in right behind, as is Harry Grindell. Those cars all have fresher tires than the 26 of Ethan Evers. Evers going to get down low, let Huisma have the top. Brake a little early for the corner, let those cars go. So that'll move Huisma up to second, Hayden Lull third, Harry Grindell fourth. They are 1.1 seconds behind Derek Watkins. We'll see how long these tires take to run him down as Hayden Lull gets to the inside. Remember, Lucas didn't take 4 tires. It's good to have good rubbers on the road. Nice. What up, Jason? It's good to see you. Hope you've been well. So Hayden Lull on the fresh tires, up to second. Half a second now behind Derek Watkins, so the tires definitely making a difference. So Lucas Huisma did not take 4 tires, starting to drift back. Ethan Evers didn't. He's all the way back to 13th. And here goes battle for the lead. Hayden Lull. Inside Derek Watkins. Makes it look easy. From 1 second back to into the race lead. Harry Grindell going to try to keep pace with Hayden. Get his 0-2 up to the second spot. Just play-by-play. Yep. I mean, I'm car owner. I am race broadcaster. I am camera coordinator. I am... There's a lot. League manager of the entire Sidewinder as a whole. A lot of work, but I'm not driving, if that's what you're asking. Body up and into the wall as Lucas Huisma looks to his inside. Wadi able to keep it up there and not cause any issues as the 89 of Huisma gets by. I have the 8 of Jeremy Scherer. What Scott said. Scherer getting to the inside as Marquis Smith looks to make it 3 wide. What do you know? We had 3 wide at Darlington and nobody died. Impressive. Jeremy Scherer and Marquis Smith both get by Derek Watkins as they still battle side by side for the 4th position. 3 cars officially out of the race. The 39 of Sloan, the 16 of Giglio, the 20 of Minnick. Marquis going to send it way down low, try to get some kind of run on him. Not able to slide up in front. That would have been one whale of a slide job. Face for broadcast, yes sir. Up front, Harry Grindell starting to reel in Hayden Lull. Gap was up over a half second, it's dropped down to 3/10. Imagine losing to Hayden. The entire field is doing that. Harry is reeling him in. The Renault. French car that could. Trying to run down the Ford Thunderbird of Hayden Lowell. Yeller is back out. Waddy is down on the apron. It's like contact between them and Trent Sneed may have gotten a piece of it as well. Waddy up and into the wall. Marquise Smith. Trent Sneed noses into the 24. Nobody hit anything particularly hard. All these cars should be able to continue without much issue. Look at Trenton Sneed's car. The front end of the 81 just gets damaged and reappears. You gotta love it. Let's watch this one rear chase. Watch the nose of this 81. Hear the wreck. Watch the nose. Oh, you can't see it. It's already fixed by the time it comes back around. Rude. See if we have another angle. You can see it there. It bends in and pops back out. Not much better there. They're good at hiding their cheats. Look at that. It's probably going too far away to tell anything. No matter what angle we use, you don't get to see it. Let's try left front. That might show it. There you go. We'll see it this time. This left front gets all crumpled up and suddenly fixes itself. See Watkins into the wall. Boom, the nose pops in, pops back out. Perfect. Buffs right out. We got them automatically healing cars out there. So Mike Edwards gives a bump to Trenton Sneed. Or if Beach is going to stand up for his teammate here. Trenton Sneed up to 4th, Edwards 5th. Waddy taking his first pit stop. There he is. Andrew Hayes down pit road. Clapper Newell. Ethan Evers, Bill Rivard, all on pit road. These guys probably taking some damage repair, so they don't have to take the quick repair just yet. Still not halfway through this one. Lap 46 will be halfway. Nice Days of Thunder number. See if we got Harry in chat. I don't see him yet. There he is. Yeah, let's go have a chat with Harry. Harry, DG, you got a copy?
Oh, so sorry, I was grooving to my music then.
Yeah, well now you're on air.
Oh, hello then.
Hello. You're up to the second spot. You were reeling in our leader, Hayden Lowell, there before the caution came out. How's the 02 Renault feeling out there?
I mean, it's tight, but I'm kind of figuring my way around it. I'm sort of running the high side. I'm kind of late on the brakes, but I'm keeping on the brakes quite deep, and it seems to be sticking for the time being. So, yeah, I was just trying to find a way around Hayden. I couldn't quite get there. It didn't quite have to bite in the middle of the corner to get to his outside and stick it, but we'll keep working, we'll keep digging, see if I can build up some pressure and get by him.
10-4 or force him into a mistake, one of the two. Good luck to you out there in the 0-2.
Thank you.
FBI, open up!
That was loud. Forgot that was on. What up, Jake? Advances in technology, I tell you what. Back in 1987, we had cars that fixed themselves. Just got home from dinner. Nice. Did you get enough for share with the whole group, the whole chat? Jeremy Share up to the 3rd spot with the pit stops. Trenton Sneed now 4th. Mike Edwards 5th. Pizza Boy, Andrew Beach in 6th. Will Spark is 7th. All of those cars stayed out, top 7. So the cars that came down pit road, Lucas Hoisma finally taking that set of tires, I believe. Andrew Hayes will be restarting 2nd. Clapper Newell 3rd of the cars that took the tires for the pit stop here. So those machines going to have quite an advantage. It's like Neo's used this opportunity to get back on a lead lap, getting the lucky dog. He'll restart 13th. Bill Rivard shown 1 lap down in the 10. Marquise Smith has retired his car. 4 cars officially out of today's race. No balls. That's funny. I mean, you already did it once, so what difference would it make? Here we go for the restart. Lights out on our 2005 Ford Mustang. Somehow he had those in 1987. Hayden taking the shortcut across the track again. Harry Grindell up there going, what in the world in second? Jeremy Scher and Cheesecake and Mike Edwards. Edwards all over the back of the 81 of Trenton Steed. Oh, the 8 of Scher and the 81 of Trenton Sneed smack the outside wall coming off too. Scher going to lose the spot to Sneed. Sneed moves up to the 3rd spot. Everybody banging off the wall. Good old Darlington. Trenton Sneed smacking the wall. Scher smacking the wall. Edwards trying to get inside of Scher. That would move Edwards up into the 4th spot. Scher trying to hang tough on the outside, not quite able to do it. Edwards going to clear off the corner. Oh, Scher smacks the wall. 90 of Will Sparks smacks the wall. These guys are definitely having a fight on their hands with these race cars. Looks like Scher is in the wall again. 8 car up high and into the wall. Lucas Hoisman gets by. Darlington is definitely a challenge. I'm interested in watching this battle up here, seeing if Harry felt like he had a bit more speed, just looking for a way around. That looked like Pizza Boy and Scher got the wall again. The 8 car struggling. Those a little bit older tires. Yeah, pushing at Darlington, Rowdy, just ends up in a wreck. Scher up. Just the wall and Scher are one at this point. Here comes Ethan Evers trying to take away the 9th spot from Scher. Scher up and into the wall again. That car has been struggling since we dropped the green flag on the restart. Looks like he's going to smack it again. My goodness. Yeah, we got to get Cheesecake to make some kind of crazy noises. He's up in the 4th spot. Lucas Hoytson's gotten by on those fresh tires. Lucas chasing after Grindell and Lowell now. It's a little over a second to make up. But I can tell you from personal experience, Hoytsman definitely very fast around Rockingham. I said Rockingham. This is not Rockingham. This is Darlington. My brain not working. Anyone been put in the catch bench yet? In practice, yes. Blake Giglio got sent to the moon. We're watching Lucas try to run down our race leaders, and he is doing it in a hurry. He's now only a half second behind Harry Grindell. Lucas's tires 11 laps fresher. It's called a special set of tires. Stagger special and match perfect. Continue to watch Lucas reel in. Front 2. Go on board with Lucas, watching guiding his 89 Buick through the corner. Hayden smacks the wall coming off the corner. I guess he knows Lucas is coming, starting to get pressure on him. I believe that is Jonathan Legger up ahead. Black car. Riding on board with Lucas. The strongest tether I've ever seen. Hoisman on the back of Harry Grindell, trying to set him up. He's trying to get underneath him coming off the corner. Hayden Lowell, oh my gosh, trying to find a way around Legger. Legger at the same time trying to get out of the way. Looks like Lucas going to try to get to the inside of Harry coming off of turn 2 here. He's taking his time, gets alongside. Lucas going to use the slide there. Gets up and into the outside wall right in front of Harry Grindell. Grindell probably a little bit shocked by that move as Jonathan Legger behind him smacks the wall hard. Eo's gone around in the 28. It's well off the racing surface, so the yellow has not been thrown. Now spins out trying to get back on track. He puts the accelerator down a little too much. There goes Clapper Newell streaking by. He gets out of shape. The 28 spins out again. So we watch the 28 get his stuff together. Lucas Heusman now in second spot, trying to run down Hayden Lowe. Lucas brushes the wall on corner entry. Let's go back on board. This is a fun shot. Watch him try to run down Hayden. Watch him fight the race car, gets loose, gets tight. These cars are very fickle. Such a pleasure to just watch Lucas drive. Sometimes I just get sucked in and watch and forget to actually talk about what I'm watching. Just his hands, his throttle control, you can hear the engine as he gets in and out of the throttle, keeping the back tires underneath him. Just gets the car pointed, going to drive it off the corners. Hayden got on the gas a little too early. That's going to give Lucas the run that he needs. Heutzman going for the race lead. Gets in front of Hayden, going to let the car drift up to the wall and try to hold it so that Hayden can't get back underneath him. Not quite able to hold that as Hayden does get the nose there. We'll see if Hayden keeps the nose there as they head down into one. He tried to, but Lucas sent it in a little bit deeper on the high side. Now they have caught up to the 28 again. Oh, the 28 smacks the wall right in front of the leaders. Then he goes down the track right at Lucas Heusman. Legger just can't stay out of the way. He sends the car all the way up to the wall, smacks into it, gets in the back of Lucas Heusman. The 28 turns Heusman sideways. Heusman able to gather it back in. But race leader Lucas Heusman tagged by lapped car Jonathan Legger. Legger certainly didn't mean to do that, but it happened. Hayden Lowell now back in the lead. Harry Grindell caught back up for second. And now Lucas has to pass that 28 again as the 28 sits between them. Jonathan Legger, talented painter. Struggling out there in the 28. See if Lucas gives him a shot or not as he gets back up to him. We've crossed halfway in this one. 28 just gets down and out of the way. Lucas Lucas lets him know he's not happy by dropping down towards him. Heusman now 3 seconds back. Going to try and run back down. Hayden Lowell and Harry Grindell. Trenton Sneed rides in the 4th spot. Andrew Hayes 5th. Mike Edwards 6th. Ethan Evers 7th. Pizza Boy Andrew Beach is 9th. Derek Watkins in the 41 rides in the 9th spot. And Will Smart, the last car in the top 10. You think so, Daniel? I don't think he's... I don't want to say that in public, but I don't think it was on purpose. We'll put it that way. Yeah, that did happen, Daniel, but I still don't think it was on purpose, if that makes sense. Jetpack was low on fuel. Hayden Lowell, 3/10 back, or ahead of Harry Grindell. Lucas Heusman now 3 seconds back. There's the gap Lucas has to make up now. As the caution waves, looks like Neo is stopped on track now. That car is dragging something. Hear it. That car's had a rough day. The left front tire not rotating like it's supposed to. Looks like it's a bit detached from the rest of the car. Let's go back and see what happens to the 28. See him in front of the 26. Oh man, checked up right in front of the 26. 26 gets into the back of him, shoots him to the inside. And that's gonna do it for the 28. Now he's trying to limp that car around at high speed with 3 wheels working. Neo showing 2 laps down in 14th. Watkins, Edwards, and Scherer come to pit road. Here is Watkins. There's Edwards. And there's Scherer. All these cars seem to be taking the 4 tires and fuel. He'll restart 10th, 11th, and 12th. Bill Rivard should finally get the lucky dog, be back on the lead lap. Have about 32 laps to try and get his car up into a better position for the finish. Current points leader Lucas Hoitzma sitting in 3rd. Sure he's excited for the opportunity to get that 3-second gap wiped out. Does have 11 lap fresher tires than the 2 in front of him. Oh, he's going to come fake us out to pit road. Thanks, Lucas. .28 still limping around. Currently the last car is still running. That Davey Allison Bob Keselowski combination throwback has seen better days. Looks like he may have missed his box too. There's the quick repair for Neo. Neo will be back out there with a brand new race car and fresh tires. Let's see if we can get a word with Lucas. Lucas, DG, got a copy?
I gotcha.
Well, that got interesting out there. It looked like you had a lot of fun with those fresher tires running down the leaders, and then unfortunately the contact with the lap machine. What are the thoughts behind the helmet under that one?
Well, he apologized in chat a few times now, so I don't think there was any intent in it. He just made a mistake. It's all good. We're still up here in 3rd. I didn't get spun all the way around, so no harm, no foul.
Tan 4 had to be a bit of a surprise though while you were out there.
Oh yeah, you know, the car actually got loose for once, so it was an experience.
There you go. Well said. All right, bud. Good luck to you in the 89. You still got those 11 lap fresher tires. They may be a little bit rubbed off from that slide, but you know, you still got better tires than them, I think.
Yeah, I'll try my best here. They're a little old, but probably still got an edge.
Tan 4, good luck.
Thanks.
That is Lucas Hoitzma in the 89. Having a little chat. Riding in the 3rd spot right now. And Daniel says, stop lying, Lucas. Here comes Neo, lining up on the inside with the 4 fresh tires. Honestly, that should give him a good edge. This might get interesting as Neo tries to get a lap back. Good old 1987 rules. The lap down cars lining up on the inside line. Pace car dives on in. We're set to experience this restart. Hayden Law wasting no time jumping on the gas. Wanted no part of that 28. He is taken off. Harry Grandel 2nd. Lucas Hoitzma gets by for 3rd. All of those top 3 clearing the lap machine of Legger. Looks like Legger trying to stay down and out of the way and let everybody by. Nice gentlemanly move there. Hoitzma already closing in on Grandel. The rest of the field scattered behind. We'll keep an eye on this battle. Hoitzma closed in on the Renault. Waddy gets by Will Spark, as does Jeremy Scherer. Looks like Spark may have been up and into the outside wall. Here comes Bill Rivard. Bill back on a lead lap finally. He'll be excited to try and make passes that mean something. As Will Spark smacks the wall again. Rivard going to take it low on the backstretch. This is 2x, he didn't hit a car. Spark riding the wall. Spark out of shape, but still going in the right direction. Hangs on to the 11th spot for now. Oh, we got a big mess up here. It's Andrew Hayes in a 73. What happened to transpire here? See Edwards inside the 73. He gets out of shape, drifts down into Waddy, then back up to the outside wall he went, trying to avoid the other cars. Andrew Hayes bangs up against the wall. Caution eventually does come out. Let's see if we can find out why. That's why. Will Spark going around. Right, and watch what happens to the 90. He passes Hayes there. Oh, brutal hit for the 90 up against the outside wall. Around he goes coming out of turn 2. That brings out our latest caution. When do we see the final stops for these drivers? We're getting in that window. Neo gets a lap back. Yes, he does. As long as he didn't hit anybody while that caution has come out, he would get that lap back. Grindel going to come down. Hoytsma staying out. Grindel decides now is the time. Harry Grindel on pit road. Looks like he's brought Clapper Newell with him. Andrew Beach. 3 cars hit pit road here. More than likely see 4 tires and fuel for the 0-2. Let's go have a chat with Trent. Cheesecakes, DG, got a copy.
10-4.
What's up? First say hello to Ma.
Hello, mother. Hello, father. Hello, people from work.
All right. Well, you're out there in the 3rd spot. You haven't pit in 39 laps. Are you ever coming back to pit road?
I want a quick yellow.
A quick one in like
Quick one.
25 maybe to go, somewhere around there?
Yeah.
And then that will be your signal? Does it worry you at all that you saw Harry come down before you?
No, because the thing, we were literally, me, Beach, and Harry all just going, do we pit, 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 do we pit? And I go, okay, just do what the leader does. That's what I want to do. And Harold was the only one that went down, and he's perfectly fine with it. He's like, all right, we're cox locked, ready to rock. Caution laps don't wear the tires. So.
See, that's kind of what I was
40 man's
thinking for
ready to go.
Harry. I think Harry just made the move.
Depending on how many green flag laps we get here, like I said, I want a quick yellow. Then I'm going to go get tires. I'm trying to figure out how the hell Lucas is able to go faster by hitting the wall.
He's always
every
been like
time
that.
I hit the wall, the car just gets worse and worse. I'm not sure if you've seen it. I'm not doing it intentionally. This hunk of junk just refuses to turn in turns 3 and 4. I feel like I've got 1 and 2 sort of down pat, but I can't get through 3 and 4 to save my life. Oh my god, I'm 3rd.
Yes. You didn't know that?
How the hell has this happened? Everyone in this field should be ashamed. This is my worst track, bar none.
Everyone should be ashamed, including the cars that are in front of you.
Yeah. Because now they have to deal with someone that doesn't know how to drive this racetrack on their ass. Now that I'm up here, I guess I gotta try and go for it.
Might as well.
All right, so Lucas knows I don't race dirty, so if anything happens, he knows it ain't intentional. But Hayden, he don't know me. If I accidentally get into you, it's because I'm literally shitting myself because I can't get this thing to turn.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Lucas ran in the back of me here in 1 and 2 before.
Through 1 and 2, that's depressing.
Yep, coming off of 2, got right in my back, spun me around leading.
What the hell, Lucas?
In an ARCA car.
What the hell, Lucas?
So I won't be mad if you get into the back of him here.
Done.
Perfect. All right, good luck to you in the 81, and we'll be rooting for you from the booth.
Therefore, thank you.
As Trenton Sneed in the 81, always a delight to interview. Former broadcaster for our leagues, now out there running with us. Cool to see him still hanging around our community. Him and Andrew Beach, Hayden Lowell, Lucas Hoysma, Trenton Sneed, Mike Edwards, Derek Watkins going to be your top 5 as we get set for the restart. Pace cars will get on down out of the way. Hayden has control of the field in the 67. Hoysman trying to keep pace with him. Hayden gets a little bit of a jump on him, but not a huge jump. Trenton Sneed actually hanging pretty tight with Lucas Hoysman. Those 3 taken away from Mike Edwards. Oh no, Trenton blinking. Lucas now in second. Can smell the lead. Oh, Trenton gets in the back of Lucas. That was more than I thought would happen. Trenton full spins there. Oh my gosh, Lucas lets off early in the corner. Trenton not on the same braking point. Gets in there and smacks the back of the 89, turns him around. Well, there's the quick caution Trenton wanted. Yikes. I know he didn't want it that way. He said he was going to go for it, and he did. Trenton did not disappoint on his words. My goodness. Well, you got the caution you wanted. Trenton. You got the caution you wanted.
Want to do that.
I know you didn't want to, but you got the caution you wanted.
That's not how I wanted it. You don't understand, okay? Oh crap! I don't have OBS on. Literally, final words. Have you seen the new Top Gun by any chance?
Nope, I haven't. Don't spoil it.
Okay. Okay. Well, long story short, I just go, "Oh shit," and Lucas is dead.
It's in 4. Well, like I said, you get your tires now. We'll see if you can bounce back, and you might have to avoid the 89 the rest of the race.
Oh god, I feel so bad about that.
All the leaders are in. We'll see how it shakes out from here. Good luck, sir.
Thanks.
Trenton Sneed obviously not wanting to do that, but it is what it is. Mike Edwards and Derek Watkins staying out here, as is Ethan Evers, Jeremy Scher, Harry Grindell, Bill Rivard, Andrew Beach, Will Spark, and Jeremy Clapper-Newell coming to pit road. Hayden Lowell, Trenton Sneed, Andrew Hayes, Lucas Hoysman. Hoysman car not looking too bad after that. Just got punted in the back and seems okay. Tail lights went out. So now we have Edwards in the lead with 23 to go. 22 as they cross the stripe. Hey, the 14 has taillights. I don't think Lucas does, though. Derek Watkins rides second. Ethan Evers in third. Remember, first and third have a battle to see which color car they run on Monday. Mike in the green, Ethan in the teal. Whoever finishes higher, both cars will be in that color on Monday for the Formula One style ARCA race over at Silverstone. Jeremy Scher rides in the 4th spot. Harry Grindell, Monarch Renault, rides in 5th. Bill Rivard, Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, riding in 6th spot. Andrew Beach, the Bring Back Pontiac Buick, rides in 7th. Sorry, that's your official sponsor now, Beach. Your official sponsor is Bring Back Pontiac. Will Spark, the Blockbuster Spit and Venom Machine, rides in the 8th spot. Clapper-Newell in the City Chevrolet Chevy, there we go, rides in the 9th spot. Hayden Lowell, fresh off pit road, restarts 10th, has Trenton Sneed and Andrew Hayes, Lucas Hoysma, all right there with them. And Neo, the 28 car, back on the lead lap after having been 2 laps down. Let's go have a chat with the 14. Michael DG, got a copy?
Hi.
Hi. Well, you find yourself at the front of the field. What's the strategy going forward?
Hang on, really. I took last set of tires, but I've only had like 2 green flag laps on them, so maybe I'll get lucky here, maybe I won't. I don't know. I don't have much speed, so we'll see.
10-4. Then you got Derek Watkins behind you, and then Ethan's in third. You two having that teammate battle. Do you think the cars are going to be green or teal when we come to Monday?
I don't know. You know, I was really thinking Carolina blue, because, you know, Ethan loves the Georgia Bulldogs, and I really don't like them, so.
They're in
I
two
think
different
he'd love it.
conferences.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
All right, bud. We'll make it Duke blue just for you.
No comment.
Lights are out. Good luck with the restart, bud.
Thanks, bud.
Having some fun with Mikey there. Mikey gets us restarted. Green flag waves back underway from Darlington. 20 to go. Mikey gets a pretty decent jump over Watkins. Ethan Evers in the third spot. Harry Grindell, Jeremy Scher. Keep an eye on those that took the tires here. Hayden Lowell is up to 9th. He's gotten ahead of Clapper Newell. Cars fanning out down the backstretch. We go 3 wide with Lucas Hoytsma, Trenton Sneed, Andrew Hayes. Lucas going to send it in deep and slide up in front of everyone. Andrew Hayes going to cross him over. Get back to the inside. Ahead of them, you see Hayden Lowell working on Will Spark. That's for the 8th spot. Hayden trying to make progress with those tires. Lucas trying to keep up with them. Those two on the same strategy. Lucas gets stuck behind the 90 for this end of the racetrack. Jeremy Scher and Andrew Beach battling one another. Here comes Hayden. Hayden going to try and get them both. Beach up and into the outside wall through turns 3 and 4. Hayden's going to use that as an opportunity to squeeze by, so Hayden gets 2 cars that lap. Now Lucas has to pass them both. Hayden up to the 6th spot. He sets sail after the 26 of Evers. Look at those fresh tires go. Reeling in the 26 with ease. Peeking to the outside. Cutting down low. Going to get to his inside coming off turn number 2. Low going to send it in there. Evers going to lift to make sure doesn't endanger his car. Hayden up to the top 5. Closing in quickly on the top 4. It's Mike Edwards and Harry Grindell battle for the lead. That's going to help Hayden Lowell even more. Lowell blowing through this field. Grindell, Edwards battling door to door, banging off one another. Neither driver wanting to give it up here. Edwards gets into the outside wall. Harry Grindell going to take the lead. 0-2 Harry Grindell out front. Edwards now battling with Derek Watkins. Watkins up into the outside wall. Bill Rivard going to try and take advantage. And Hayden Lowell is right there pushing on the 10 car of Bill Rivard. You saw the car wiggle there. 17 to go. Bill Rivard sends it in deep, tries to stay off of Watkins. Watkins gets pushed up into Edwards. Edwards then makes contact with Rivard. Both those cars up and into the outside wall. We stay green, still going in the right direction. And there goes the battle between team cars as Ethan Evers moves past Mike Edwards. Grindell now 1.3 ahead of Watkins. 3rd place. Hayden Lowell with the fresh tires. Lucas Hoytsma up to 4th. Tires are making their way to the front. Be interesting if there's any more cautions left with any drivers having a set. Definitely an advantage to have them. Here goes Hayden Lowell to the bottom. Draws alongside the Golden Eagle Syrup Chevy. Hayden backing off the corner early. You see Watkins getting in there a little deeper. Has to check up. Hayden going to be smooth. Drive it off the corner. Lucas Hoytsma trying to keep pace. He's back in the 4th spot. About a half second behind Hayden. 1.8 behind race leader. Harry Grindell. Harry with 14 to go leads from Darlington. I wonder if Waddy wins if he has to send himself syrup and kettle corn. That'd be entertaining. Grindell leads. Lowell 2nd. Waddy under attack from Lucas Hoytsma. Lucas not finding a way past just yet. Lucas going to get the run off the corner. Gets to the inside of Waddy as Waddy gets up into the outside wall coming off turn 2. Hoisman should be able to drive it in deep at 3, complete the pass. Back it down and maintain position. So now Hoisman can set sail after Hayden Lowell as Lowell tries to run down Grindel. 13 to go. Grindel running very solid laps. Still out front. Let's check our compares. 1.1. Oh, as Grindel gets into the outside wall, Hayden should make up a significant amount of ground after that. And Hayden gap over Hoitzman also shrinking. If those two get side by side for second, that might be all Harry Grindel needs. $11 to go. Field works their way into 3 and 4. Gap is down to 0.8. Now just 10 laps remaining. If he can make up a 10th a lap, Hayden will be there on his back bumper. What can he do when he gets there? He also has that 89 trying to close him down. Could have all 3 cars fighting for the lead right at the end of this thing. See the gap back to Waddy. A Renault leads a Ford and a Buick. Never know what you're going to see in Sidewinder. This battle for second is going to heat up before the battle for the lead does. But Lowell is without a doubt catching the leader also. That gap just over a half second now. Cross the line, get 8 laps remaining. Lucas may have hit the wall there, but didn't slow him down any. Lucas riding in the tire track, so that 67 Napa car. Lowell not made any advance this past lap as far as gaining on Grindel. I think Lowell might be a little too worried about the mirror at the moment. Lucas Hoitzman gets right on his back bumper. Both of them smacked the wall coming out of turn number 2. Lucas Hoitzman down to the inside. He's going to set sail down into 3. And try to clear Hayden. Doesn't quite do it. He's going to have to get out of the gas. That's going to slow them both down as Harry Grindel looks in his mirror and smiles. That gap Grindel has growing now. Hoitzman gets in the back of 67. He's going to let up. Try to let him collect it. Nice move there from Hoitzman to try and let Hayden Lowell save the car. And they both get into the outside wall. Hayden Lowell right up against them as they come off the corner. Hayden's going to send it in there and smack Lucas up and into the outside wall. Harry Grindel is loving to see this. And that is Hayden Lowell and Lucas Hoitzman taking each other out of the race. Hayden Lowell goes around, the anger boiling over as those two battled. Hayden Lowell ended up on the worst end of that one. Saw Hayden rather unhappy with Hoitzman, even though Hoitzman backed off and let him gather it back together. And that is the end result. Quite a battle between these two, though. There's Hayden full sending, getting the back of the 89. and then uses them up coming off the corner, and then just gets together. Around they go. So one unhappy driver there. Another unhappy driver here in the O2. As his lead is now gone, he will have Derek Watkins, Bill Rivard on his back bumper. I don't know if this is right, but it's showing me Bill Rivard hasn't pitted in 51 laps. That is crazy. Rivard in the 3rd spot. Trenton Sneed now 4th. He's got fresher tires than everyone in front of him. 5 laps over Harry Grindell, 12 laps over Watkins, and 32 laps over Bill Rivard. Andrew Hayes rises in the 5th spot. Shipping about to be expensive. Jeremy Scherer rides 6th. Ethan Evers 7th. Will Spark is 8th. Clapper in 9th. Legger, after his issues, up into the top 10. Lucas Huisma, after battling for 3rd, now down in 11th. Hayden Lowell, fallen to 12th. Mike Edwards back on lead lap now. Edwards was a lap down after issues on his last start. You're right, Miss Sneed, you are right. And there is the pizza boy. Everybody's on a lead lap that's still running now. Out of the race, Marquise Smith, Afton Sloan, Blake Giglio, and Matt Minnick. Yeah. 3 to go to decide who wins this race. And the lights are still on the pace car. We'll see if we get into a green-white checker situation, or if they even have those in this series. If Waddy is listening, could let us know. I'm not sure how our end-of-race etiquette is in this series. Jake from State Farm saying, 1-lap shootout. Get your pants ready. Grindell, Waddy, Rivard, Sneed, Hayes, Evers, Spark, Clapper Newell, Legger, and Lowell, your top 10. Race ends at 92, no matter what. That is the word from the 67. No GMCs, no Pontiacs. Sorry, I had to. Should get lights out on the pace car here. And we do. We're going to have a 1-lap shootout to decide Golden Eagle 1987 Cup Series race from Darlington. Hang on to your hats. No rebates. Well played. We will see how this shakes out in a 1-lap shootout. Advantage, I would think, to the O2, because he gets to decide when the restart happens. Watkins, Rivard, Sneed. Sneed might pick up a spot or 2 here, depending on what happens ahead of him. And oh, by the way, 67 and 89 aren't that far apart. That story might not be over yet. Neo up to 9th. Yes, sir. That poor guy was 2 laps down, hitting everything on the track. He's up in the top 10. Here we go. For all the marbles. Harry Grindell gets a huge jump in the O2. Great restart. Battle is for 2nd and for 4th. Watch Waddy and Rivard as Grindell is checked out. Nothing doing there. Sneed hanging tough for the 4th spot there. Waddy and Rivard going down into 3. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. Clapper Newell's around, but we'll stay up here. Rivard going to full send on the wall. He gets by Waddy and right on the back bumper of Harry Grindell before the car slows down. Harry Grindell going to pick up the win. Bill Rivard video gamed it, gets up to 2nd. Derek Watkins 3rd. Cheesecake 4th. Andrew Hayes 5th. Ethan Evers 6th. Will Spark 7th. Lucas Huisman all the way up to 8th. Jeremy Scherer finishes 9th. Mike Edwards gets the top 10. Hayden Lowell 11th. Jonathan Legger comes home 12th. What happened to Neo here on this last lap? He was involved with that deal with Clapper. Everybody's squeezing by. See what happens here. Clapper down low, Neo up high. Bounces off the wall. Keeps the throttle down, gets to the outside of the 21. The 21 then tries to come off the corner. Oh, the 28 smacks the outside wall hard, comes down into the 21. 21 just an innocent bystander there. Neo clangs off of him. Hoisman and Hayden get together. Oh my gosh. The 67 and 89. We had to know that wasn't over. Here they all come together. Hoisman then just sit in there behind him. They make contact. See Beach sideways down low. Hoisman trying to push the 67 out of the way. Eventually turns him into the inside wall. Hayden spins across the finish line. That's how Hayden ends up 11th and Lucas Hoisma in 8th. Great day in the morning. And there goes Andrew Beach finishing backwards. Good golly, Miss Molly. Well, the O2 celebrates his win. Burning it down on the backstretch. If we can get the top 3 to the interview room, we'll grab Derek Watkins in the 41. Waddy is DG. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, looked like a wild, entertaining race out there. How was it behind the wheel?
I was 5th or 6th place guy, and I just happened to see some messes clear out in front of me. And Mike and I had the same tire where they're late, and we drove up through the field, and someone got together, and we ended up 1 and 2 somehow. And I don't know what happened. I think someone bumped me, and it got me into Mikey. And next thing I know, he's getting a lucky dog. So I think he had the worst end of all that. And yeah, Hayden and Lucas doing their thing, and I turn around, I'm P2, and here comes Bill around the wall on the last lap. So P3, which is probably not where I should have finished.
10-4, what did you think of that video game move from the 10 car blasting by you against the wall?
Yeah. There's no rules against it, so I guess I was the dumb one for not trying it.
10-4. Got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs to give out to us tonight?
Yeah, got Golden Eagle on the car and CDH International. Ronald McDonald House of Central Florida and Burness Shield. And thanks for putting on the broadcast.
10-4. Good run for the 41 car tonight, and we'll catch you next week. This is Derek Watkins in the 41, bringing it home in the 3rd position. Now we go chat with the 10 of Bill Rivard. Bill, DG, you got a copy?
Hey, Swiss, how's it going?
Hello. Looked like a whole ton of fun out there. How was it behind the wheel of that number 10 Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar machine?
That 10 car should have been parked a long time ago. It was not. That was rough.
And yet you finished 2nd.
Well, I had like 50-year-old tires because I accidentally took my last set at pit.
Yeah,
so.
I noticed you were 54 laps by the time you finished the race on that set of tires. That had to be a full handful, but like I said, still brought it home 2nd. That's what counts.
Yeah, just got lucky with some infighting up there, but that's 87 for you, right?
10-4. Everyone's dealing with the same crappy handling car.
Yeah.
It's the beauty of this series, my friend.
Yeah, definitely. But you know that wall ride on the end there, that was. I wasn't gonna steal the win from Harry from that. I let off before I got to him.
Yeah, I noticed you slowed down right when you got to the back bumper of Harry.
Yeah, because I would have plowed right through him, and that wouldn't have been right.
10-4.
I already feel kind of bad for doing it to Waddy.
Got those friends, family, sponsor shout-outs to give out to us tonight?
You know, the 10 boys ripping me a new asshole the whole race because I was driving terribly. You know, great friends down there. Gotta love them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys for the host and Waddy for putting on the series. This series is a lot of fun, man. These cars are a handful, and it's nice to see.
10-4. Good luck to you in the coming races, and we'll see you next week for the 87s again.
Thanks, bud. See ya.
Bill Rivard in the 10. Bring it home. Now let's go get the man of the hour, Harry Grindell. Harry, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, I've got you.
Well, you got into the right position there at the end of the race and held on for the race win. How did it feel out there in your Renault?
That felt really, really good. I've not won in a minute, so it feels really nice to get back at the victory lane. Yeah, just I don't know. I thought that the when I came in for the tires, I thought, oh, this is too soon. Somebody's going to get fresher ones than me, and yeah, that just didn't quite happen. I know that that Hayden and Lucas took tires, but they then took each other out, and from there, I'm not going to say I knew I had it in the bag because I don't jinx myself like that, but I was pretty confident, and yeah, just sort of sailed it home. Rivard nearly took it in fourth. I had to jump up to cover him, but no, yeah, just sort of got in front, just sort of kept smooth, calm, and yeah, managed to hold on.
Yeah, Rivard with the full wall ride at the end there. He said he wasn't going to take you out, but he got right on your back bumper going through that wall ride in 3 and 4. What was going through your mind when you looked in your mirror and saw that car riding the wall flying up on your back bumper?
It was mainly just, oh no, is what I thought. Yeah, I just jumped up to sort of cover it, and then I literally just sort of went, "No, you don't," and then yeah, just held on. So for a second, I was scared that I was going to hit the fence off 4, having to gas it up to jump up there, but held on to it. She was all right, and yeah, just managed to hold on.
Well, I don't mean to brag, but when you came down pit road and the rest of your teammates didn't, I literally told Trenton that you just made the move of the race.
Yeah, I wasn't sure because there was about sort of 10 laps before, and we were around lap 60 sort of way, and we were discussing it then because we knew we couldn't make it on fuel, and we were questioning, but we all sort of agreed that it's a bit too soon. And then yeah, when that one came out, the caution came out sort of lap 65, and then I said in VC we're going to be going green near enough 70, and you know a 20 lap deficit is one that I'm happy with, so I came in then. And yeah, that turned out to be the right call. I usually make the wrong call with tire strategy, so it's a refreshing change to actually be on the right side for once.
10-4 strategy working out tonight, especially with the two fastest cars getting into a scuffle with one another. Looks like you are lucking out there, bringing it home in victory lane. Definitely had the speed, and like I said, a little bit of luck. It takes a little bit of everything to win these races. Congrats to your team there. You got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs to give to us tonight.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Team Kamikaze, the main group that I race for. Huge shout out to all of those guys. Chance 2, I'm running with them for this series. Huge shout out to them. Obviously to Renault for the car. This Renault 25 was pretty quick tonight. Team Kamikaze's sponsors, Centered Hosting and Soyo. So huge shout out to them for backing us and helping us do what we do. And obviously, since the car sport and delivery, shout out and a rest in peace to Monarch Airlines.
There you go. Congrats on the big victory tonight, and we'll see you back here next week. See if you can defend your race win there.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see.
All right, that is Harry Grindell getting the victory tonight in the 0-2. Appreciate everyone that came out racing with us tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it from the stand perspective. Let's go ahead and bring up our final results. We have Harry Grindell, Bill Rivard, Derek Watkins, Trenton Sneed, Andrew Hayes for your top 5, Ethan Evers, Will Spark, Lucas Hoisma, Jeremy Shearer, and Mike Edwards bringing home top 10s. Second page, Hayden Knoll. Then you have Jonathan Legger and the Beats Boy, Andrew Beach, bringing home 13th, Jeremy Clapper Newell 14th. Out of the race, you have Marquise Smith 15th, Afton Sloan 16th, Blake Giglio 16th, and Matthew Minnick bringing up the rears. That has been our event from Darlington tonight in the Golden Eagle Syrup 1987's Cup Series. Hope you enjoyed. We have to say this has been iRacing.com. You can head on over there, pick up this track and these cars, come race with us with a subscription. Hope you come on by DGSRacing.com. Click on the big red snake. That'll get you to our Discord where you can join any one of our 9 series. That's right, we have 9 of them. You can come race any night of the week. If you have a night open, we have a series for you to run. Come check us out. We'd appreciate it. DGSRacing.com. Whew. That was a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed the race, and we'll see you in the next one.